what's happening? I got 3 discs that are either a 6, a 6.5, or a 7 speed, and they have very similar flights as far as the numbers go. So I've got the new Cicada from Discraft. I've also got the Crave, the Halloween variant. Check that one out. Then I've also got the new signature disc from Clay Edwards, the STIG. So we're gonna go throw these 3, see if there's any difference between these flights. Let's go check them out. All right guys, so these 3 discs have very similar flight numbers. Yes, I know you can light me up in the comments if you want. They're not exactly the same, but close enough that these will be a pretty good comparison. They're all either a 6 speed, like the STIG, a 6.5 speed, like the Crave, or a 7 speed, like the Discraft Cicada, and their turn and fade are either like a -1, 1, or like a -2, 1, but they're all kind of close-ish. So let's try these out. All right, so here we go first. This new Rise of the Crave, Sarah Holcomb variant of the Crave is pretty sweet. Probably gonna be impossible to see because it's black, but here we go. Oh, nice and flat. It just goes dead straight. Little fade at the end. I am going uphill, so wow, I'm digging that. All right, the STIG, this is a 6 speed. I believe it might be a -2, 1, but a couple reviews I saw said it's really a -1, 1. Oh, I like that. There's the -1. There's the 1 at the very end. Yes. All right, I'd agree. Felt more like a -1, 1. Okay, and then this one is the Cicada, which is a 7.6, -1, 1. Okay, all right. Now I would say the Cicada flew more like a -2, 1 than a -1, 1. All right, based off of the feel of those 3 discs, the STIG definitely feels more closer to like a mid-range as far as the height, whereas the other 2 definitely feel more like a fairway driver. So yeah, there's not a lot of discs in that 6 category, that 6 speed, because that's kind of like the transition area from a mid-range to a fairway driver. But yeah, that STIG definitely does feel like it's a cross between a mid and a fairway driver, whereas the other 2 definitely feel like fairway drivers. All right, so far I'd say the Cicada is probably the least stable out of these 3, and then maybe it's kind of a tie between the STIG and the Crave, but let's try this some more. All right, I really kind of laid into that one, just went dead straight, gave me a good fade. All right, STIG time. Okay, there's the -1 for sure, and then there's the 1. All right. I laid into that one too. That one really gave us the -1, 1 flight. The Crave was a little bit more stable than that STIG. All right, now this Cicada last time was pretty flippy. Oh yeah. All right, I didn't get that high enough, but that is definitely a -2 turn at least. All right, I'm gonna try to do a little better job. We're going one more round with these, trying to lay them flat. Oh, why am I throwing so low? Still, that's got some great stability, and wow, that thing just wanted to stay up in the air too. Okay, there's that flip up. It did a little flip up. Come on, go in. Woo! First run Cicada, -1, 1. I don't think that's accurate. Okay. She's trying to prove me wrong now. That definitely flew like a -1, 1. All right, so we've thrown these flat. We've had kind of some mixed reviews on these 2. I would say overall the Crave has maybe been a little bit more stable. Cicada's been a little bit less stable. STIG's been a kind of in the middle, but all of these are flying very similar. When you have a disc that's a -1, 1, that basically means it's gonna do whatever angle you put the disc on. So So I'm not perfect. I'm not able to get the perfect angle every time, but all three of these discs are fun to throw. All right, let's do a little Anhyzer line. Oh, baby. She gone. Wow. Okay. That was a big throw. I don't know if you saw that. Oh yeah. Does it fight out a little bit? Yes. Look at that. It's got the stability come back. Okay. All right, Cicada, I take that back. Maybe you are a -1-1. Oh, that's so fun. Okay. All right, and there I definitely see more of a -2 on that Anhyzer line. It didn't really fight out of it too much. All right, guys, flight numbers are not an exact science. Basically, the manufacturer gets to kind of make up the numbers that they think it is. So they're never gonna be exact, but all three of these discs are very fun. They are very close to the numbers there too. So I don't know, you can't go wrong with any three of these. They're all pretty nice. Speaking of which, if you want to get one of these discs or another type of disc, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Use my code to save some money. All right, this time let's do a little hyzer, see if we can get this puppy to flip up. Yeah, all right, a little bit of a flip up, but it pretty much held that hyzer the whole way. Okay, all right. Yep, very similar. Held the hyzer pretty much the whole way. Little bit of a flip up. Yeah, same thing. All three of those are almost identical. Man, all three of these were within about 8 feet of each other, so they're almost identical. Only thing I've really noticed so far is on an Annie, this one definitely bombed. I caught a really good angle with it. So I'm gonna try to do another Annie, see if I can duplicate it. Hey guys, I know in the last couple of videos I was dealing with an elbow issue, but you gotta check out Iceberg TV's video. I'll link it up here. Man, it was a lifesaver. Within a couple days, I was back to normal. So check it out. There it is. Wow, this thing just loves Anhyzer. Wow. There we go. All right, nice bomb too. All right, yet again, all three of these discs were very similar. So the biggest difference I'd say between the three of these is the STIG is definitely a little bit thicker. The rim is definitely a little bit smaller. Feels like a cross between a mid-range and a fairway, whereas the Cicada and the Crave definitely feel more like a fairway. It feels definitely really comfortable. All three of these have very similar flights. They can do similar things. So man, you can't go wrong with either of these, but can they all glow? So as you can see, this Crave can definitely have some cool glow to it. So it just depends what you want, what you're going for. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're looking for some discs like this, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. Use my code. Till next time, peace out.